Hi everyone, I'm Isaac. I'm going to be kind of the voice of the Travel Bug Bite. My wife Olena is definitely the brains. She's the one who takes all the videos, who edits them, who puts them on YouTube, all that kind of stuff. But she's a little bit shy, so I don't mind being on camera. So anyway, we just got back from our 3-week trip to Vietnam. It was awesome. 3 weeks was a good amount of time. If you have longer, that's great, but it's definitely okay. We live in Shanghai, so we went from Shanghai to, we flew into Ho Chi Minh City, and we were only there a couple of days. It was really hot and humid, really hard to kind of get around and do things. From there, we went almost directly east to a town called Mui Ne, and it's kind of like a beach touristy town. A lot of Russian restaurants, big Russian influence there. We met a lot of Dutch and French tourists, pretty much everywhere in Vietnam too. It's interesting. And so we spent about 3 days there, and then we went almost directly north to a town called Da Lat, which we liked a lot better. It was cooler, it wasn't so hot. We could walk around a lot. We did some really, really nice day tours. One countryside tour, a canyoning tour. Spent a lot of times walking around the town. We liked Da Lat a lot because, my wife's European. I spent a lot of time in Europe. And the city has a European vibe, a big French influence. So we kind of felt like we were kind of back at home. It was really, really nice. From Da Lat, we wish we could have stayed longer, but we had to move on. We went back down to Ho Chi Minh and flew into Hanoi. A lot of people take a bus all the way up and kind of stop along the way. We didn't have time to do that, so we just flew. It's about the same price, maybe a little more expensive. So let's see, from Hanoi, we spent a couple of nights there, then we went to Sapa. We did a 3-night trip through our hostel. You can do 1 night, 2 nights, 3 nights. It's like a 5-hour drive to Sapa. It's very close to China, and it's really, really kind of the roots of Vietnam. Like, you look around and there's rice fields everywhere, mountains. You really feel the authenticity of Vietnam. So it was kind of the most like Vietnamese experience we had when we were up there. From there, we went back down to Hanoi, and then we did a 2 or 3 day trip to Ha Long Bay. We went to Cat Ba Island. A lot of people go to the Ha Long City, Ha Long Bay City, whatever it's called, and I don't really recommend it. I don't know, because Cat Ba Island is so nice. Everyone told us that that's like, the best area. So we stayed there. It's really natural. There's a whole park with monkeys. You can do all sorts of island tours, things like that. It was fantastic. There was also a typhoon while we were there, so it was pretty epic. So let's see, after that we went back to Hanoi, took a flight back down to Ho Chi Minh, and then a flight back up to Shanghai. So, like I said, 3 weeks. If we could have done something a little different, we would have spent less time in Mui Ne because there was a lot of flies. It was kind of unpleasant on the beach because it was too hot. Different season might have been better. But then we would have used that time to go to Hoi An, which a lot of people told us is really beautiful. So I hope you enjoy our videos, and please subscribe to the Travel Bug Bite for more.